Students, let's we continue the exercise 3.5, fourth question, fourth subdivision. Places A and B are 100 km apart on a highway. One car starts from A and another starts from B at the same time. If the car travels in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. If they travel towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? So, in this problem there are two cars. Let me name it as car 1 and car 2. Okay. So, they have given places A and B are 100 km apart. Then in the first condition, both the cars, that is car 1 and car 2, travels in the same direction at different speeds. If they travel so, they will meet in 5 hours. Okay. In the second condition, they have given both the cars travel towards each other, that is car 1 and car 2 are traveling towards each other. If they travel so, they will meet in 1 hour. Then they are asking to find the speeds of the two cars, that is speed of car 1 and car 2. We do not know exactly what is the speed of the car 1 and car 2. So, let us assume, let the speed of car 1 be x km per hour. Let the speed of car 2 be y km per hour. Okay. So, they have given two places A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. So, let me draw the diagram. This is place A, this is place B. Both the places are 100 km apart from each other. So, this distance is 100 km. Okay. So, let us we move to the first condition. If both the car travels in the same direction at different speeds. This point A, this point B. Okay. So, the car 1 starts from A and the car 2 starts from B. Okay. If they travel along the same direction, let us assume the car 1 and car 2 are traveling in the east direction, that is rightwards. So, if we extend this line like this, they are going to meet at some point at exactly 5th hour. Clear? So, let me mark this point as C. At C, the car 1 and car 2, that is the car 1 is starting from point A, car 2 is starting from point B. Okay. If car 1 and 2 starts traveling, they will be meeting at the point C at the 5th hour. Okay. So, this distance, we know this distance is 100 km, right. So, mark this as 100 km. Okay. Now, we are going to find the distance travelled by car 1 and car 2. Okay. So, the distance travelled by car 1 will be equal to, see here, it starts from A and ends at C, because at the point C it will be meeting the car B, right. So, starting point is A and ending point is C. So, AC can be represented as AB plus BC, AB plus BC. Okay. We know the value of AB to be 100. So, it is 100 plus BC. Clear? Then the distance travelled by car 2. See here, the car 2 starts from B and ends at C. So, the distance travelled is BC. Okay. Now, the time taken by both the cars to meet each other is 5 hours. This is the data they have given. So, they meet each other at 5 hours. Okay. Now from this data we are going to find the speed of car 1 and speed of car 2. Speed of car 1 will be represented as x, because we have assumed the speed of car 1 to be x kilometer. So speed of car 1 is x. So x is equal to, see here, speed formula is distance travelled by time taken. Okay, speed formula is distance travelled by time taken. Distance travelled by car 1 is 100 plus bc, okay, divided by time taken. So time taken is 5 hours. So it is 100 plus bc by 5. Okay, when I take this 5 to LHS, it becomes 5x is equal to 100 plus bc. Clear? Mark this equation as number 1. Okay. Now let us find the speed of car 2. The speed of car 2, which is represented by the variable y, because we have assumed the speed of car 2 to be y kilometer per hour. So the speed of car 2 is y is equal to distance travelled by car 2 divided by time taken. Distance travelled by car 2 is bc divided by time taken is 5. So it is bc by 5. Okay. So from this condition we can derive the value of bc. bc is equal to, when I take this 5 to LHS, it becomes 5y. So bc is equal to 5y. Clear? Mark this as number 2. Okay. Now we are going to assume this condition in this equation. So I am going to use the condition 2 in 1. Clear? On doing so, we will be getting 5x is equal to 100 plus bc. bc is 5y. So it is 5y. When I take this 5y to LHS, it becomes 5x minus 5y is equal to 100. Clear? Now I am going to divide the equation by 5, because in each term I can take 5 as common, right? So I am going to divide by 5. When I divide this equation by 5, 5x by 5, it will become x, then minus 5y by 5, it will become minus y, then is equal to 100 by 5. 100 by 5 gives 20. Thus I have obtained the first equation. Let me name it as equation number 3. Clear? Now see here, in the second condition, the cars are travelling towards each other. Okay. So at the second condition, let us draw the diagram. Point A and B, they are 100 kilometers apart. Then if they travel towards each other, which means let us assume car 1 travelling in the east direction and car 2 travelling in the west direction. Okay. So both the cars are travelling towards each other. If they travel so, they will be meeting at a point. Let me mark that point as D. Clear? So let us assume the car 1 and 2 are meeting at the point D when they travel towards each other. Okay. Now this point is D. Okay. Now we are going to find the distance travelled by car 1, car 2, then time taken, then speed of the car 1 and car 2 as in the first condition. Okay. Now the distance travelled by car 1 will be equal to, see here it is AD. It starts from A and ends at D, because at the point D it will be meeting the car 2, right. So the car 1 travels from A to D. So the distance is AD. We can represent AD as AB minus BD. AB minus BD. We know the value of AB to be 100. So it is 100 minus BD. So the distance travelled by car 1 is 100 minus BD. Distance travelled by car 2. Okay, so in second condition, distance travelled by car 2 will be, it is starting from B and ending at D. So it is BD. Now they have given time taken for 2 cars to meet each other. Is 1 hour. So from these two data we are going to find the speed of car 1 and car 2 for the second condition. Speed of car 1 will be equal to distance travelled by car 1 divided by time taken. So it is 100 minus BD by 1. It is going to be represented by the variable x. So x is equal to 100 minus BD by 1. So when I take this 1 to LHS, it becomes x is equal to 100 minus BD. Okay. Now the speed of car 2 is represented by y, then it is given by distance travelled by car 2 divided by time taken. So it is BD by 1. BD divided by 1. Okay. From I am going to substitute, when I take this y to LHS, it becomes y into 1, that is y. Y is equal to BD, that is BD is equal to y. I am going to substitute this condition in this equation. So I am going to substitute BD is equal to y in condition number, let me mark it as number 4. So I am going to substitute in equation number 4, we will be getting x is equal to 100 minus BD, that is minus y. Okay. So when I take this y to LHS, it becomes plus y. So x plus y is equal to 100. Mark this as equation number 5. Okay. Thus we have obtained this equation, x minus y is equal to 20 and x plus y is equal to 100. From these two equations we are going to find the value of x and y, that is the speed of car 1 and car 2. Now adding equation number 3 and 5. I am going to solve these two equations by elimination method. So I am going to add the equation number 3 and 5, because when I add this equation, minus y plus y term will be cancelled. Okay. So for that I am going to add equation 3 and 5. So it is x minus y is equal to 20, x plus y is equal to 100. On adding, this variable will be cancelled. So I am getting 2x, x plus x is equal to 2x is equal to 120. So which gives the value of x to be 120 by 2, that is x is equal to 60. Now substituting x is equal to 60 in equation number 5, we will be getting 60 plus y is equal to 100, y is equal to 100, and I take the 60 to RHS, it becomes minus 60. So y is equal to 40. Thus we have obtained the values of x and y. Let us conclude the answer. The speed of car 1 is equal to 60 kilometer per hour. We have assumed it to be x, so it is 60 kilometer per hour. Then the speed of car 2 is 40 kilometer per hour. We have assumed the speed of car 2 to be y, so it is 40 kilometer per hour. So the answer is speed of car 1 is 60 kilometer per hour, speed of car 2 is 40 kilometer per hour. Clear?